My name is Elizabeth Barnett, and this is my EDM 310 final reflection. Today is December 2nd, 2014, and so I had this class in the fall semester of 2014. There are a few things I want to talk about that I think really helped me become a teacher in EDM 310. The first is blogging. In this class, we had our own personal blogs, and after using the blogs, I feel really comfortable and see how class blogs could be used in an elementary classroom, since I want to teach in an elementary setting, preferably 4th or 5th grade. And I think this is a great age to get students started blogging. They can have their own personal blog. That way they can share their work with not only their family, but their other friends and classmates, and then they can also connect with people all over the world. And I definitely see how students would be interested in that, and I definitely feel comfortable with doing it now that I've had my own blog in this class and I'm familiar with Blogger. And also through my C4 Ks and Ts, where I comment on other teachers and students' blog, I see the other different kinds of student blogging sites that can be used as well. The next thing I want to talk about is iMovie. I honestly had, I think I used iMovie once in high school, but it was nothing like anything I had to use in here. That was probably my hardest thing, was learning iMovie, because I was just so unfamiliar with it and how it worked. But I definitely see now, I feel comfortable using it now, and I can use it to make videos for just the classroom. Maybe I need to make a video and post it online for the parents or for the students, or you just never know. Or, I could take a video of my class. So there are definitely some uses that you can use for iMovie, and iMovie makes your movie look, or your video look, more professional. And then another thing we did in EDM 310 is that we made book trailers through iMovie, which was really cool, because that way you can introduce, so in my classroom I could use a book, and for this class I did Pete the Cat, rocking in my school shoes. So if you were wanting to introduce a book, you can make a book trailer for it and then present it to your class, and that'll get them really excited about whatever they're about to read in the class. So that's just one way it can be used. You can make book trailers or movie trailers for anything, really. And plus, students can make their own as well, which is really cool, because we watched one movie in this class where even kindergartners were making book trailers. So really any grade can do it, and I definitely think that's something really cool. And I had one teacher from Canada use my book trailer, and she posted it to her blog. So you can use other teachers' book trailers, or you can make your own and it can be used by other people, just like mine was used in this class, which was pretty cool that someone all the way in Canada was watching it and viewing it. So the next thing that I think EDM 310 helped me for was how to integrate the Alabama Course of Study standards into the classroom, and how to work with them and use them, especially in project-based learning, which we also learned about in here. At first I didn't really care to start lessons from scratch, but I think it really helped us in the end to understand how to use these standards in a lesson plan, and sometimes even with the criticism that we got from it, we were able to see how we could make it better, and how there's always room for improvement, and how your lesson will never always go as planned. So yeah, and then for another class I had to create a lesson using the Alabama Course of Study standards, and our lessons from in here helped to prepare me to do it in the other class, so that also helped as well. The next thing I want to talk about is Twitter. I've had a Twitter. I think I got one in like 2011. I never really used it that much. I used it some, but I hadn't used it really actively for about a year. So when Dr. Strange was talking about how all Twitter can be used in the classroom setting and by teachers, I really was like, I don't really see that happening. But I was wrong, of course. I saw that that was a great way to follow I followed some of my C4K teachers, and I was able to follow some other education just related websites and blogs, and through their Twitter sites, and through their Twitter you can just click on to their article that they share, anything. So that was also really cool. And I had some of my C4Ks, and I've had some other people follow me on Twitter too, which is cool as well, because I'm not even a teacher yet, and yet other teachers are following me. So that was neat as well. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just how all of this helped me this semester in my observation. I didn't have to observe for this class, but for another class I had to observe at a school in Baldwin County, because that's where I live. And it was really cool how I saw all of the technology being used in the classroom there. And I definitely think some things like Discovery Education Board Builder and some other sites and Symbaloo helped me to understand better what they were doing over there. So that was really cool to see it in action, and I'm grateful for my experience in EDM 310 learning all of these tools.